Today's video is going to be about the pros and cons of keeping a whole litter of puppies. Now, you will find heaps of videos just like this on the internet from so-called experts telling you their opinion. So why should you listen to us? Well, we are actually doing it right now. This is our pack of 8. We have Oakley Star, Ash Forest, Rain, Reed, Ocean and Comet. They are now 7 months old. Now, there are 5 main points that need to be discussed when keeping a whole litter of puppies. And these 5 points are very important. First is money. Now, in this world without money, you get nowhere, and pets are pricey. They need food, water, and the occasional vet bills. They also need vaccinations. So if you don't have enough money to support them, you can't do it. It's that simple. Next is something called littermate syndrome. This is where the puppies become so strongly bonded that they can be extremely hard to be trained. Now, in my opinion, this is quite obvious between our pups, but we have been able to teach them their names, to sit down before eating, and not to jump. Just the basic skills. They can be taught things, you just need time, patience, clarity, and leadership. But they are extremely tightly bonded, and when you take one pup away, they become distressed. But this is needed so that they can be trained, like teaching them how to walk on a lead and socializing. And once the pup is out of sight from the others, they calm down, and once they come back, they are happy to see them. But you need to be careful with this, as sometimes introducing them back in, even after several hours, can lead to hierarchy issues, which we will talk about next. Pack dynamics, or the hierarchy of your litter. Now, here is an example of our pack. Everybody has their place, but this can change, and it does, more often than you think. But this can lead to fights. Now, with our pack, we haven't had any bad ones yet, just little tiffs or arguments, but they are reaching that age where things can go south. And well, there's 7 boys and their hormones are starting to kick in. In the future, we may need to separate some of them or desex them, but we will see. The worst time is when they hit puberty. With ours, it's between 12 and 18 months old. But some dog breeds may differ, so you may need to look this up. Also, if your pups have small arguments or tiffs, it's best just to leave it, because that's their way of communicating. If you stop them, it can lead to worse fights. Most of the time, these tiffs are just more sound than anything else, but be vigilant, because these little tiffs can escalate fast. When keeping a whole litter, you must also be adaptable. Be ready for anything. Any little bump in the road that may come your way, because this is not for the faint of hearted. Now, our puppies are still young, so anything could happen. For example, in our litter, we have 7 boys and 1 girl, Little Star. Now, the boys may start fighting over her, and that would be disastrous. So we have to keep an eye on her and how everyone is behaving. Space is also important. You need plenty of room to keep your pups because they don't stay little forever. I mean, unless they're a little breed. Our pups were first in the nursery and now they're in a bigger area. And we are underway in building an even bigger space for them, which, by the way, I hope to make a video about soon. Now, I'm not saying this is something everyone should do. We had certain circumstances that led us to keeping our pups, and we're more experienced. But you know what? Wouldn't trade it for the world. But we must always be careful. This is our first time doing this, so unexpected things could still happen. So I hope that this video has shown you the risks of keeping a whole litter, and that it is best just to have one puppy at a time, so that you can focus more on bonding, learning, and socializing. It is best just to have one pup, and then 6 months to a year later, you can adopt another one. And always think before you get a dog. Apply those points to it. Time, money, space, and adaptability. I hope that this video was educational, and if you would like to see more of our pack, please like and subscribe to our channel for more videos. And if you have any questions, leave a comment.